Scott, 7 goals from yourself in the last 6 games. You look as if you're enjoying your football just now.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's great for myself and the team. Come back refreshed, obviously having a little break, and ready to go again.
You look as if you're the kind of player that enjoys playing under pressure, that enjoys the big stage. With things being a little tighter at the top of the league than perhaps they have been in recent seasons, do you thrive on that?
Yeah, I think not just myself, I think everyone does. I think that added pressure to go out there and win and to play well. There's a little incentive for everyone, so it keeps everyone on their toes, pushing forward and make sure we get results week on after week.
After that defeat at Ibrox, I suppose the mid-winter training camp kind of in one sense came at the right time, but in another sense came at the wrong time. How desperate were you to get back to league action and prove the doubters wrong, so to speak?
Yeah, well, it was a disappointing time, obviously losing that game and then going away and not sort of bouncing straight back. But we've had a good recoveries out there, recovery sessions, and we still trained out there. But it was sort of a mental break, I would say, to get back ready for the second part of the season. But we've come back now, like I said, refreshed and ready to go, and obviously the team's doing well. You're
a player who never shucks responsibility. You're always there. You're always looking to put yourself up, and that kind of exemplified itself recently after the missed penalty, and then when we get the penalty against St Mirren, you're the first one across there saying, no, this is me. What goes through your head at times like that?
I'll never shy away from pressure, and sometimes I miss them, but I've got to take that on my shoulders and make sure when I do take the next pen, I score it like I did. But for me is that pressure, you either like it or you don't, and for me is like I like to go out there with that pressure, but with that comes responsibility, which I take on.
Do you think, does it come into your head about sort of proving the doubters wrong, or are you your own worst critic effectively?
Yeah, definitely. I think for myself, I'm, like you said, the worst critic that can possibly say to myself than anyone else can say to me. So when I go out there, it's about performing, obviously my confidence back, scoring goals, and just to keep sort of prolonging that, and obviously keep putting the penalties away.
There's been an added freshness to the squad this transfer window with the new boys that have come in. A couple of young players in amongst that as well. Do you feel perhaps an extra responsibility that you're happy to take on in helping these young players gel into the team?
Yeah, definitely. I think when these young players come to the club, it's up to the senior pros and the older pros to help them settle in. And obviously Ollie and Tim, they've settled in straight away with some goals and their contributions. So it's great to see, and great for the team going forward.
Ollie's of course familiar with Scottish football. He is a Scotland international after all. Have you been impressed though with how Timo has settled right into the pressure of playing for such a big club?
Yeah, definitely. I think after his first goal, you can see he's enjoying it straight away. You see it in training. But look, he's a young boy and he's coming through, so it's great to see, and it's great for the fans when he does come on and when he does play, and to show his qualities.
You're talking about playing under pressure and thriving in that environment. I suppose it's the same when new players come into the squad, because you could understand if the established players might get a little bit threatened or think, oh, is my place under threat? But you guys enjoy that. You thrive on this competition for places.
Definitely, and I think it ups everyone's game. For the healthy competition in the team. The manager's got something to think about, and no one's safe. So every time everyone's playing every week, you got to get everything and you've got to perform. That's the main thing for everyone, because if you don't, there's changes will be made from the manager. So it keeps everyone on their toes, and obviously I think it steps everyone's game up for that sort of pressure and that sort of added sort of everyone sort of looking for places.
We are just a start of the second half of the season, but this is where the action really starts, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we've got a game in hand now to go forward, and it's basically up to us. I think if we keep playing the way we've been playing, it's only down to us. We can keep looking at ourselves and performing, and that's all we can do week by week.